push-ups, you can mix up and challenge yourself in many different ways. Here, we will show you 15 different ways to do push-ups. Regardless, if you believe you can do a push-up and push-ups are too difficult for you, or in the other hand, view this movement as being too simple or too easy, those types of push-ups you're gonna show here can provide a great value and can be modified to provide a challenge for any level of fitness. Here are 15 ways to do push-ups. We have them in order of difficulty. If you already can do many regular push-ups in a row and you are not interested in scale version or progression for push-ups, you can skip to this minute in this video. Number 1. Kneeling push-ups. This is the typical initial option for scaling for the most coaches and athletes. Because it's simple to execute, many people will succeed with it. One disadvantage is that your knee serves as a pivot point, prevent you from practicing core stabilization. Tip: kneeling push-ups are easy and a scaling option for everyone, but overuse can slow down your progress to real push-ups. Incline push-ups. The incline push-ups is a variation of which your hands are elevated on a sturdy object, reducing the amount of body weight to lift. Tip: to progress, you will gradually lower the height of the object that you performing the incline push-ups on. Number 3. Foam roller push-ups. This variation allows you to maintain a low body position while making a push-up movement easier. You can experiment with different roller position to achieve the desired stimulation for the day. A roller placed above the knee can be a good place to start, and you can increase the difficulty by moving the roller closer to your feet. Number 4. Band suspended from a pull-up bar. Loop a band to a pull-up bar, place the band around your midsection, and then crank your push-ups. Tip: the strength of the band tension or the height of the pull-up bar can be adjusted to increase or decrease the difficulty as you need. Number 5. Banded J-hook. Attach a band to 2 J-hooks in a squat rack and position yourself over it near to the midsection. Adjust the band tension or J-hook height to increase or decrease difficulty. You can progress over time by starting high and working towards the floor. Number 6. Banded slingshot. Fold a resistant band in half and create a loop, then place your arms into the band. The difficulty of this variation of push-ups can be modified by raising and lowering the placement of the band on your arms. Tip: a potential drawback of the exercise is that there may be some discomfort of the band rubbing against the skin of your arms. Number 7. Hand release push-ups. This variation is like the traditional push-up, but with the full hand release from the floor. The hand release takes away some of stretch reflex advantages of the traditional push-up and increase the difficulty. Number 8. Deficit push-ups. If you increase the range of motion, it increases the difficulty of the push-ups. Also can provide a stretch for those backs and shoulders. You can place each hand on set of plates, dumbbells, or kettlebells to provide additional range of motion. Number 9. Ring push-ups. The ring push-ups provide additional difficulty due to the demand to stabilize the rings. This type of push-ups can be a friendly variation for many levels of the athletes, as it is easy to decrease the difficulty of the movement by changing the height of the rings. Weighted push-ups. Regardless of your level of fitness, a push-up can be used for strength training at low reps range. Have your workout partner place the weight across the back of your shoulders while in the starting position of your push-up. Number 11. Band resisted push-up. Bands can be used in many ways to increase the difficulty of the movement. A simple variation is to place the band behind your upper back and put each hand in the band. The benefit is this banded push-up variation will provide less resistance at the part of the movement you are the weakest, the bottom, and provide the most resistance where you're typically stronger, the top. Number 12. Diamond push-ups. You can vary the placement of the hands to provide an additional challenge, or you can work your muscles in a different way. The narrow grip or diamond push-up is well known as being difficult to perform. You can get more creative, simply narrowing or widening the hand placement. Number 13. Feet elevated push-ups. Simply to how the push-ups can be made easier by elevating the hands, the push-ups can be made more difficult by elevating your feet. You should still strive to reach the chest to the floor and perform the push-up with a good mechanics. Therefore, it is recommended to use a box height that allows you to do the range of motion to be achieved without hyperextension of your body and core. Number 14. Push-up Tempo challenge. Slowing down the tempo or adding a pause during the push-ups is an effective way to increase the difficulty. Here we have a couple push-up challenges for you. 1 rep of the longest push-ups possible. The goal is that you must perform the lowering phase and upward phase in the same amount of time. For example, if you perform the lowering phase in 15 seconds, then the upward phase must be performed in 15 seconds as well. Another challenge is on your push-up, hold the chest 4 to 6 inches from the floor as long as possible. You must remain stable in the position for the duration of the effort. Any deviation, upwards or downwards, stop the timer. Number 15, Plyo death drop push-ups. There are several variations of Plyo or explosive style push-ups that can be performed. A death drop push-up is also a common explosive style push-up. Start with the hands elevated a few inches on the plates or small box, then drop down into a push-up on the floor and explosively push the hands back to the elevated surface. For additional challenge, you can increase the height of the plates or perform this movement with max height. As you can see, there are numerous push-up variations that can be done to provide you with all skill levels with fun challenges, diversity, and alternatives. Also, push-ups combined with pull-ups makes a great timeless exercise combo for your upper body. Click here if you are also interested to improve or get tips about pull-ups. And remember, performing a classic push-up with perfect mechanics in the WOD is the goal for most athletes who come into the gym.